recoilless for a little anti-armor in case I need it for something, or just like a heavy punch. Tick N super credit. Man, once again, I'm not a super fan of it because it's kind of like an entire getting phlegmy again while talking. I don't know why. It's an entire investment for not a lot. You're not getting a lot back for it. I think if they're ever going to like make you want to take backpacks more, or like I think make backpacks better / more viable for higher difficulty missions, I feel like there should be like a dedicated backpack slot. Or you know what they could do for like the high level people that might be a little bit more prissy and not want to pick up samples while they're running around and doing shit, and thus not help out the small people, is get rid of the DSS that's not really that great anyway, and it's random because it takes the entire community to donate to the DSS to get a benefit on a planet that you're donating to the DSS, but you might not even see any benefit from. Take that whole dumbass system out. Replace it with, like, we can donate to, like, supercharge our destroyer or something. Like, there's something that improves the destroyer. You know, an individual buff where if I donate it for, like, a mission or for, like, a set given time, I donate, like, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 samples, whatever. For the duration of my, like, gameplay, as long as I want, I get, like, bonuses. Like, maybe I get, like, one more stratagem slot, or I unlock, like, a backpack slot, or I open up, like, a heavy arms slot. You know, something. I think that would have a little bit more sway and be a lot more popular with people. Also, I did tell you on this band where I was like, I would have dropped out here somewhere because for the supers, if I cared about that, which I don't care, but we'll help out the kid. And I'm always willing to be a sample picker upper if people are chill. But yeah, just something. When I sit on my sample, most of the time I don't even donate them because one, there's other people like me that don't want to pick them up. And I know it's like being selfish. It's like, well, it's just you that doesn't want to. It's like, no. Once you have no longer a need for super samples, a lot of people don't pick them up. It's for what purpose? Why go out of your way to pick them up? They don't do anything. They don't help you out none. You can't over-collect them. Because there's a hard cap on that. Like, even if they, like, quadrupled or quintupled the amount you can hold, both money and samples, you're quadrupling it for nothing. Like, for a good year. High-level people and people that just, like, completely retrofitted their ship have no need for samples. Once again, if I want to donate it, that's my prerogative. I have that option I could do. But I don't have to do that. And I'm over here on Seychelles Beach helping the homies take the planet, finally cap off the planet. If I want to actually see a benefit of the resources I spend in anything, I would have to go over to wherever the major order, and the major order is done. Respectively, anyway, we're waiting for like it to cap off finish, but like nobody's working on the major order now. Because it's been taken over. Are you guys gonna call him back? It's like he's literally across I would have called him in immediately, but it's like I don't want to call somebody in across the universe. That's the fastest way to piss somebody off.
Package acquired. Requesting orbital. Dropping package.
Boop. Well, it's just a little close on those ultimatum shots, but that's always a nice one to break because then you can just step over the thing. Also, while I'm here, I do not see a single solitary good one. That last mission we were on where we had at least one mini nuke, one high yield. We got 2 napes, 2 explosions, and then a smoke or a static.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Dropping a pin, south, 100 meters.
Package acquired.
And once again, just a free extra slot of any kind would make it more viable for you to take more interesting. You know what? Even a vehicle, like, oh yeah, I'd be more inclined to pick up a vehicle and then we can all like drive around and be like more tactical, more grouped up, or like a shield generator. Like you have to take one of the shield ones. You have to take a defensive option. Even that would afford more gameplay than the static. Oh yeah, you just take the best thing you can every single time. That's like the one thing I truly despise about this game is like, yeah, for stratagems you can bring in a lot of firepower. You can bring a lot of damage. Nobody would say that you can't. Nobody would deny it. Nobody would disagree with you. Nobody would say anything of the sort. However, and this is where the however always comes into play. The fickle however of fate always kicks in. Just because you can bring in a lot of ordnance, a lot of kaboom, 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 a lot of explosion, whatever, that doesn't mean that it always fits the scenario you're going into. Like if I'm doing a blitz, sure, 380s, especially if it's a flat map, you can 380 into a heavy base. You'll probably get 2 of them. I was like, maybe you'll need a solo silo to kill the last one, but you're almost guaranteed to get 2. You're guaranteed 1. Just I know how the spread goes on it. You're guaranteed 1. You're almost guaranteed 2. It's like more than likely, you know, you kind of like shake your head, you weigh your options, but you're more than likely to get 2. You are like pretty confident you can get all 3. Laser, orbital laser, you throw that on any one of the heavy bases, it gets all 3. It just eats all 3. There's no if and or but. There's no contemplation. It just eats. It eats and it eats. Like the eats. I really hate the phenomena of the thermites just bouncing for whatever reason. They just like to bounce. Man, I don't know. Playing in groups, playing with friends, like you already get like that cool group bonding, like everybody's chatting, everybody's gaming, we're going towards the same goal, like yada yada. It's there. It would just be cool if they could like add one more, like a dedicated stratagem thing of any kind. Like, oh yeah, you can bring like a dedicated back weapon. You know how many times I see people bring only like sentries, or they bring only orbitals, or they bring only eagles? I was in that meta before. Once again, the recoil is proving to me why I don't like it all the time. Shot low. Like I saw the dish was up, so I was like, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. I missed that rock by this much. But I think something as benign as like, oh yeah, you have a slot dedicated to bringing a gun of some kind. Would not enhance the power creep at all. Okay, now I actually have a slot to bring actual things. I feel like most of the backpack, or you know, like the back carried weapons, you should already be able to have in your pod when you drop. Why would I have an entirely like it's a human sized pod? I can't like stick that on the back or whatever. Can't stick it like anywhere. I have all my gear on me when I go down. There's literally no room to put a gun. Like maybe not the recoilless. Like it has a like a backpack, but like a quasar, a light machine gun, like the ones where it frees up your back slot for something. You just can't have the pack. Like so, you have limited weapons. It still gives you plenty of versatility. You know, something like that I think is fair. Like, even if they're trying to, like, reduce or limit power creep as much as possible, like, benign at best to have that.
Orbital inbound.
And now we run. Because the fun part is we didn't know where the first one was going to land, so I'm like, and now we run.
Last reload.
Ay, 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 ay.
Calling down assist. Requesting sentry. Rare sample acquired.
Southeast. Never mind. Heavy. Southeast. 50 meters.
I knew it was going to stop, like, right on top of it, too.